So I had my final doctor's appointment, and he said that everything was good to go. So today I'm going to get this egg retrieval surgery done. After talking to my sisters, I decided that the eggs he does retrieve today, I'm going to freeze. And if I want, I can still dethaw them and put them with sperm. But I want to see how many eggs I have before I make that decision. Hopefully I can retrieve a bunch of eggs.
Wonderful to see you.
Nice to see you.
Everything's well?
Yeah.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, traffic was pretty bad today.
Yeah, sorry I'm late.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay. So our plan today is to make sure it's a good month.
Okay.
And a good month means that I'm going to see a bunch of follicles. The follicles that I see, okay, are approximately how many eggs we might be able to harvest this month.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Okay. I want to see 10, 15, 16 follicles.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Without hormones.
Without hormones.
Okay.
Right. All we're doing when we give you hormones is to get them to grow.
Okay. Recently, I decided to start the process of freezing my eggs. I realized there's nothing wrong with having this insurance policy.
See the dark circle here?
Yeah.
That's a follicle. So 8 and 6 make 14. So that's in that range that we like to see.
The doctor is really happy with the amount of follicles that I have at the moment, so this is going to be the perfect month to start hormone injections, and hopefully those will help my follicles grow to a healthy, mature size.
If I have 15 or whatever,
Right.
then you see if they're strong before we freeze them?
We will only freeze the mature ones.
Okay.
So once the eggs are out, then we'll be able to see, this one's mature, this one's mature, this one's not quite mature, and then we'll freeze all the mature ones.
Okay.
Even when we freeze the mature ones, we don't know which one will be good. That takes putting it with sperm, creating the embryos, then we can test the embryos. Okay. And that's a big difference between freezing eggs and freezing embryos. Okay. So
But you can split it, right?
we can split it. Yep.
Okay.
Definitely, if you want to take some as eggs and freeze those, and some as embryos and freeze those, that's great.
I might be able to freeze 25 eggs. Doesn't mean any of them are healthy. The only way of having the knowledge, if you have a strong embryo, is if you mix egg and sperm together. And if you're going to go through this process, you want to go through it with the best guarantee that it's going to be a success at the end of the day. What if you're 40 and you want to thaw your eggs, create embryos, and they tell you, all your eggs are bad. You're like, I'm 40. Can I even make embryos at this point? It's like a tug of war. I don't really know what to do.
You're going to do great. These are good
Thank
numbers.
you.
You have any questions, I'll be outside.
Thank you so much.
Okay, my pleasure.
We're gonna keep Dalmatian nails a long time.
Are we going to keep your beautiful attitude for a long time?
Yes.
Good, then I'll keep my nails.
Oh, good. These are actually my Halloween nails for my cowgirl.
Very scary.
So, how do you feel?
Fine.
Is your stomach all bruised?
I have a lot of bruising like under my belly button, and then I have like more, looks like track marks all over my stomach.
Fun times.
I've been doing hormone injections for about 5 days, and the injection process has been fine. I don't know why. I'm like, oh, okay, it's not that bad.
How many does he see?
14 to 16 eggs.
And then what, they
Freeze
pick the
them.
best ones?
Yeah, they can tell if one of the eggs is bad somehow, but you can't tell any chromosome
Until it has
abnormalities.
sperm mixed with it?
Yeah, Dr. Wong was saying
The bonus of doing embryos, you get to see like what are your stronger embryos, which are healthy. You get to already know all that by mixing them with sperm.
So you
which I
can't-
do have a sperm donor, but
You do?
yeah,
Can I see a picture?
Tristan. Oh my God.
Can I see a picture?
You like went to a bank.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
After my doctor's appointment, I talked to Tristan because if you can create embryos and do all the DNA testing, I do think that's the smarter choice. But it's weird because Tristan and I were not together. I don't know which way to go.
You know, like he has to sign like legal paperwork that he would just be my sperm donor.
Wow.
But you never know, like what in 3 years if I get married to someone and I'm like, you know what, I don't want that.
But mine are just frozen. Like there's no, I don't have a sperm donor. I just.
We could find you one at the bank.
So you just go
go around and do this all day long.
Yep. Yep.
And hope you have a driver.
Yeah. So what do you think? Do I take 6 and make them embryos? No.
No.
Why would I ever need
Because
12
you
eggs
don't
of
know.
my
What if
own?
they don't? So let's say you have 12. Probably
Yeah.
out of all of those, 7 are good.
Why do you have to make any embryos right now?
You don't. I would like to know how many are strong.
You can't tell, baby.
Unless you make embryos, that's what I'm saying. Tristan will do whatever I want to do in regards to creating embryos versus just freezing eggs. And I don't know which one I want to do. I definitely would love, in a perfect world, to be able to do both. But I don't know if I'm going to have that opportunity because right now I don't have an enormous amount of follicles.
I mean, what happens if you don't want the dad?
He's the sperm donor.
Well, if you know that's what you want, I have to call my attorney about Rodney Reed. Do you guys want to hear what's going on with Rodney?
Hey, Kim.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I actually just got off the phone with the attorney.
Oh, you did? What did they say? What's going on?
Okay, so we're going to go see him on Friday, and at that point, he will still be scheduled to die on Tuesday, and that's a heavy, heavy situation, you know?
Yeah. I don't even know, like, what am I going to say to him?
You know, just try to make it as positive an experience as possible.
My team of attorneys has been reaching out to so many different people that are in a position of power in the state of Texas that really can have an influence over Rodney and his case. But so far, Rodney is still scheduled to be executed in just a few days. I was able to get clearance to visit Rodney through my attorney, and I have never experienced anything like this where someone is days away from execution. So I just want to make sure that I just lend my support in any way that I can.
About how many follicles did Dr. Wong last see on ultrasound, approximately?
4 solid, but then up to 10.
Okay.
So I had my final doctor's appointment and he said that everything was good to go. So today I'm going to get this egg retrieval surgery done. After talking to my sisters, I decided that the eggs he does retrieve today, I'm going to freeze. And if I want, I can still dethaw them and put them with sperm. But I want to see how many eggs I have before I make that decision. Hopefully I can retrieve a bunch of eggs. Right now, Tristan and I, we're in this strange transitional period where we're figuring out boundaries. It's just not the right time. But who knows? Maybe that could change one day.
All right. Good luck. Bye.
Thank you. So I just got a phone call from Dr. Wong. You know, I was freezing my eggs, and when I got out of the surgery, they said I had 5, and then the other 7 or so they were hoping would mature. And I just got word that actually all of them matured, so I have a total of 12 eggs. The whole egg retrieval process was really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Dr. Wong retrieved 12 eggs, but he's very confident about 5. The other 7 are the ones that matured the slowest. So what Dr. Wong said, the first 5 that matured naturally on their own, those he thinks have like the greatest chance of survival and are probably the strongest. Not to say the other ones are not.
Yeah, for sure.
So I am thinking about doing a second round of egg retrieval, but this time making embryos.
I'm open to doing that and down to doing that, and at the end of the day, I want you to feel whatever's gonna make you feel comfortable and also feel, safest and everything like that, that's what I'm on board with.
Okay.
You know, I have no idea what my future holds for Tristan and I, but I really think I will feel a lot better knowing, okay, I have 5 embryos in a freezer. If I want to use them, I have them there. I'm in such a blessed position, and I just got to look at the positive. I'm grateful for it. It isn't ideal that I have to go through all those hormones and stuff again, but I feel like I handled it well last time.
Even though you might be uncomfortable, you don't really show it, so I tip my hat to you on that, but you know, I'm all on board, so however I can help.
Thank you.
So yes, it's about to come out there. When I come out summertime, we can do it, and we go from there, you know.
Okay. I'm also a firm believer in whatever's meant to be will be. And, you know, whatever God wants to happen will happen. Why are you taking photos of me? You know it tells me that you do that, right?
Oh, I did it on purpose to smile, but it's good.
Oh, don't ever take a photo unless you warn me. No, stop. Okay.